Well, sorry about that. After technical difficulties, we're back with you in round 2. The welterweight clash between Leon Entwistle of Bolton and Paul SCAIFE from Mosborough in Sheffield. Just a quick catch up. I say round 2. Commentary seems to have myself, Lee Top of Whitehead, and Mike Catch from Gormley. First round was a great round by Entwistle. Myself and Mike have got him winning the first round. And this second round, if you've been watching, we've got Entwistle in front again. And we'll just resume the action.
Yeah, very good first round by Leon Entwistle. Following on from his last fight against Jake Osgood, towards the end of the fight against Osgood, he kind of similar thing. He picked the pace up a little bit. And I like the way he's switching, he's stepping across, making angles. It's like sort of rejuvenated Leon Entwistle.
I agree, Mike. Much improved. Nice change of the angles, landing shots. SCAIFE was a little bit bewildered there by the nice change of angles. Stepping to the right, stepping to the left. Trialist referee Andy Kremner warning SCAIFE for punches around the back. Like I say, this is certainly the most accomplished, lovely right up to body there from Entwistle, followed by left up to head. Best I've seen him, Michael.
Yeah, 100% better than we've seen him previously. He's not allowing SCAIFE to work neither. I know SCAIFE's in the way corner, but SCAIFE's not getting any shots off. He just seems quite happy just to tuck up and take those shots on the gloves. Not offering much opposition, but Leon Entwistle doing everything that's probably asked from his corner. Yeah,
he's employing the eye guard right on the temples. When you do that guard, you don't really see much coming, but you're trying to absorb it on the arms and gloves. Anyway, as we enter the end of round 2, we've got Entwistle 2 rounds up.
Yeah, great second round by Leon there. Fantastic show of skills.
Yeah, he's getting these tactics off former English champion Johnny Case. Jamie Carr in the corner there is his co-trainer, and the famous cutsman Mike Jackson doing the Vaseline and having a look at injuries. In SCAIFE's corner, former Central Area English, British and IBO champion Josh Whale giving the instruction, with Sean Eastwood doing the Vaseline and having a look for bumps. Sorry about the music, it's a bit slow. This first bout, by the way.
Round 3.
Yeah. Boom, boom, shivering. Round 3. We're scheduled 4. 4 threes in the welterweight division. Leon Entwistle of Bolton got him 2 rounds up. Paul SCAIFE and near Sheffield taking heavy shots here from Entwistle. Referee Kremner, former pro, having a little look.
Yeah, I don't think SCAIFE's in any particular trouble there, but he still needs to be throwing shots back. Like you said, that referee Andy Kremner is having a good look. I think SCAIFE needs to offer something back, really, make it a little bit more competitive. But that's all down to Leon Entwistle's all-action style at the moment.
Yeah, Mike, and then changing the angles as well. He's popping to the left, rolling to the right, going back, lovely shots there. Bewildering SCAIFE a little bit. A little bit of a comeback there by Paul SCAIFE in his 61st professional outing tonight.
Yes, SCAIFE's seen this all before. He's done it all before, and maybe just hoping Entwistle just slows down this last couple of rounds and he can sort of impose himself a little bit more.
Well, had a bit of a surge then for the round 3, like he was picking it up. He has dropped off a little bit now.
Yeah, I think the SCAIFE's tactics are not the greatest. He's just kind of following Entwistle round. He's leaving himself in a position where Entwistle can get his shots off.
Yes, SCAIFE made his debut in 2019. Entwistle in 2023. Nice uppercut there, landing from the front end of SCAIFE.
Yeah, we saw there when SCAIFE tried to open up a little bit, got caught with a couple of nice little shots inside from Entwistle. think that's what he's probably wary of, Scaife, letting his hands go in case he does get caught.
Nice there, tap head, whack body by ENTWISTLE, change the angle again, lovely. Lovely skills.
He's certainly bamboozling Scaife, isn't he? Scaife's getting a bit confused with ENTWISTLE's movement, but great footwork by Leon ENTWISTLE. I'd like to see ENTWISTLE just get a little bit more leverage in his shots. You know, he might get a little bit more power, lean into his shots a little bit more. You know, drive those hooks into the body.
Nice double up there, yeah. It's just an arm punch, though. There's no core involvement or leg involvement there either. All in all, 3 rounds up though for ENTWISTLE. Boxing the best we've seen him, Michael.
Yeah, definitely another great 3rd round there. So doing really well. I like the improved Leon ENTWISTLE.
Yes, certainly. He's looking. I don't know. Is he looking a bit tired, or maybe he's hurt himself, pulling his face a little bit there?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's fought a good pace these 3 rounds. I didn't think he could keep it up, but good 3 rounds already, and I'm sure he's got the energy. He's already done the 6th rounder, so this 4th and last round, I'm sure he'll be able to pick it up and maintain that pace. I'm sure he'll be looking for a stoppage against Paul Scaife, but I doubt whether he's going to get it. Obviously, it just lacks that little bit of power, I think, for me. But all in all, great performance so far.
Boxers touch gloves.
For the 4th and final round.
Yeehaw! Boom, boom, shivering. The 4th and final round. Leon ENTWISTLE in the red corner. Paul Scaife coming out the blue corner. Myself and Mike have got it 3 rounds up to ENTWISTLE. Boxing the best we've seen him in his 6th professional outing tonight. 24-year-old from Bolton. Jab landed there by Scaife. Nice angle change again by ENTWISTLE. Myself and Mike said in the break we'd like to see him up the pace a little bit and up the power. See if he can stop Scaife. He's been stopped 7 times before and he's 58 defeats. I think the last time he got stopped was off Yosef Saeed at the De Vere White House Hotel. Was there for that, Mike?
Yeah, we were there for that. It was a good night. As I say, with local lad Yosef did really well. I think, like we said, Leon just lacks that little bit of power. I'm sure he can work on that. 6th fight, you can always improve stuff. We'll have a look at this one and go back to the gym and go back to the drawing board and look at the power side of things. But I think the fight itself, it's been a good fight for him. I think it's happened at the right moment in time. I think he was been a little bit lacklustre in his previous performances, but yeah, he's doing really well tonight.
Yeah, I agree. This is by far his best performance. Nice left hook to body, shot with a bit more power, landed again. Don't think Paul liked that one.
Yeah, you can see Scaife now. He knows it's the 4th round. He knows it's the final round. He's trying to pick the pace up himself and try and get a little bit of something out of this fight. Still think Leon's done enough, at the moment, just to be winning this last round. Far the busier fighter. Technically, leagues ahead. Leon just needs to keep doing what he's doing, pitter-patter, picking his shots, moving. A little bit flat-footed at the moment, just needs to get back on his bike, I think, and just start working those angles again, finish off nice and strong.
As he said, Scaife's giving it a bit of a go. And Leon's got to deal with the pressure, he's got to move back a little bit, give himself a bit of room. He's actually getting outworked a little bit in this segment of the fight. Let's see what he's got in the tank here to finish with. Nice jab.
Just ENTWISTLE's corner, just urging him to go again. Just keep that repetition up.
As we end for the last 10. I've got the round to ENTWISTLE. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, again, it's been a shutout for me. Complete, shutout for 4 rounds.
We'll see how we'll see how referee Darren Sargison scores it from the outside. Andy Kremner, the trials referee, Aki Karim, the renowned legendary MC, all over the place at the moment. He's just about to announce the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both boxers. After 4 rounds of boxing, we go to Darren Sarginson's scorecard, which reads 40 points to 36 points in favour of your winner from Bolton, Lancashire, Leon ENTWISTLE.
So Leon ENTWISTLE matches to 4 wins, 1 draw and 1 defeat.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.